Concrete never sleeps. It holds every name. Concrete never. And just wait. Yeah. Your love. Concrete never sleeps.
Concrete never sleeps, it just waits for blood. Every crack in the pavement seen dreams turn to mud. I was raised where the nights talk louder than days, where survival is learned, not given in praise. No silver spoon, just rust on my hands, counting loose change while I studied the land. Every face on the block had a story untold, some written in scars, some buried in cold. I learned rhythm from footsteps, running from fear, heartbeat sinking with sirens pulling near. My pen got heavy from carrying truth, every bar carved sharp like chipped front tooth. Back then respect wasn't bought, it was tested. You spoke with your chest or got mentally molested. Every verse was a stand, every mic was a fight, and silence meant weakness in the wrong kind of light. Concrete never sleeps, it remembers your steps. Every move you make gets carved in its depth. You can run, you can hide, but the streets still speak. Concrete never sleeps, just wait. I saw a homie switch sides over fast money, watch loyalty rot, turn thin and funny. Same one saying brother turn ghost overnight, same hands in the day like pull triggers at night. The game ain't fair, it's a slow grind trap where patience get tested and morals collapse. I stay sharp, no sleep, eyes bloodshot red, thinking 10 moves ahead just to stay ahead. No cameras back then, just memory banks. Every loss etched deep, every win half thank. We didn't chase fame, we chased tomorrow. Tried to outrun hunger, pain, and borrow sorrow. Now the world want trends, easy hooks and shine, but the sound comes from dirt, sweat, and time. You can't fake hunger, you can't fake scars. You either live this life or admired it from far. Concrete never sleeps, it remembers your steps. Every move you make gets carved in its depth. You can run, you can hide, but the streets still speak. Concrete never sleeps, it just weeps. Concrete never sleeps, yeah, it just waits. Concrete never sleeps, concrete never sleeps. It just waits. They glorify the war, but never show the aftermath. That's where I live. Concrete never sleep. I rap for the one still circling the drain, still fighting the urge to surrender the pain. For the DJ in the basement cutting souls in halves, for the writers filling notebooks instead of body bags. I ain't polished, I'm pressure pressed in the sound. Every flaw in my voice keeps my feet on the ground. I don't chase dreams, I chase permanence, trying to leave proof that I existed in this. If I disappear tomorrow, let the record show I spoke my truth raw, let the beat explode. No gimmicks, no mask, no borrowed disguise, just a voice from the pavement refusing to die. So when the needle drops, let it crack, let it bleed. That sound is the proof of everything we seen. Concrete, don't forget, concrete don't weep. Concrete never sleep, never sleep, never sleep. Concrete never sleeps, it holds every name, every loss, every win, every ounce of pain. You can fade from the light, you can try to be free, but the streets remember you permanently. Just wait, concrete never sleeps. Concrete, it just waits. Concrete, wait. It just waits. It just waits. If the beat's still knocking, so am I. Concrete, it just waits. Yeah. Some stories don't end in glory, they just end in silence. I was born in a city that don't forget mistakes, where a smile can hide a blade and love comes with breaks. Mama worked nights just to keep the lights on, while the streets raised me slowly, lesson by lesson, dawn to dawn. I learned early, survival beats pride. Keep your back to the wall, keep your pain inside. Every corner had a memory, every block a scar. Every dream felt close but somehow still too far. My first deal went down behind a liquor store, hands shaking like I knew what the future had in store. Cash felt heavy but my soul felt light, didn't know that every win wind brings a longer night. They told me you're smart, you won't last here long, but smart don't matter when the hunger's strong. So I stayed, played the game, learned the rules of hell. Every lie I told myself ring like a cell doorbell. No witnesses left, no names to tell. Every truth buried deep in a personal hell. Sirens fade, but the guilt stays loud. Standing 10 toes down in a bloodstained crowd. No witnesses left, just me and my breath. Trying to outrun the shadow of choices and death. I had a partner named Rico, real quiet type. Never talked about the past, always sharp with the pipe. He said less than he knew, but knew more than he said. And his eyes looked tired like they already saw red. We built an empire out of broken trust. Every handshake heavy, every promise rust. Money came fast, faster than sleep. But peace don't visit where the secret's too deep. One night Rico said, something feels off. I laughed it away, but my instincts coughed. 2 days later, shots rang out near my ride. Missed my head by inches, coincidence died. Found out quick there was money on me. Someone close enough to know where I'd be. Every face turned strange, every smile felt fake. And paranoia became a choice I had to make. No witnesses left, no names to tell. Every truth buried deep in a personal hell. Sirens fade, but the guilt stays loud. Standing 10 toes down in a bloodstained crowd. No witnesses left, just me and my breath. Trying to outrun the shadow of choices and death. Funny thing about betrayal, it never comes from strangers. It always knows your name. I followed the trail back to where it began. Same block, same smoke, same desperate plan. Rico was waiting, eyes cold, jaw tight, gun in his hand, shaking under the street light. He said it wasn't personal, just business and fear. I nodded slow like I didn't hear. All those nights, all that trust in the grind, reduced to a moment in a crossed out line. I thought about mercy, thought about God, but the streets don't pray, they just applaud. One shot rang out, then the world went still. Another soul paid for the hunger to kill. I walked away clean, but my heart stayed stained. Some losses echo louder when you win the game. Rico's voice still creeps in my sleep, reminding me promises ain't meant to keep. No witnesses left, no names to tell. Every truth buried deep in a personal hell. Sirens fade, but the guilt stays loud. Standing 10 toes down in a bloodstained crowd. No witnesses left, just scars and regret. Some debts get paid, some never forget. They say time heals everything, but time remembers too. Yeah. They sound. Time remembers everything. Turn the mic up. Turn the past back on. Turn metal back up. Needles on the wax, bring the ghost back alive. Boom-bap, heartbeat, 95 in my mind. I was raised on raw tapes, dusty decks and rage, where verse was a weapon and the mic was a cage. No melodies to save you, just drums and truth. Kick snare patterns raised a whole generation of youth. Back when rappers had scars in their voice, not followers, deals, or a manufactured choice. I learned pain through samples, chopped from soul. Every loop telling stories they never control. My pen stays sharp, like a razor on vinyl, carving my name in the dust. No arrival, you couldn't fake hunger back then, you got checked. Crowd smell weakness before they show respect. Every cipher a battle, every block a test. You earned your spot, all got buried by the rest. Needles on the wax, cut it, proof in the crack. Old school blood in my veins, no filter, no shine. Needles on the wax, needles on the wax, bring it back. This ain't rap for the charts, it's rap for survival and scars. I spit like the rent do, pressure on my back. No hooks for the radio, just truth in attack. I came from that era where beats hit hard, where DJs were surgeons cutting souls apart. My style ain't clean, it's chipped and cracked, like records pulled straight from a milk crate stack. I don't rap for applause, I rap for release. For every lost night where sleep wouldn't speak, they chase trends. I chase echoes of pain, trying to resurrect, feeling through rhythm and flame. I don't need auto-tune to sound alive, I need a break beat and a reason to survive. Every bar got weight like it's pressed in steel. Every line from the gut, yeah, you feel what I feel. This is head nod music, knuckles clenched tight for the ones still fighting through the long cold nights.
Needles on the wax, yo. Blood on the tracks. Your real ones recognize real. No need to act tough. Needles on the wax. Needles on the wax. Rewind.
If you know, then you know. D-know, this the sound of the lost and confined.
Back in the days, real hip hop. Don't scrap. Bring it back. Rewind.
I seen the culture get sold for a ringtone check. Watch legends get quiet while clowns get respect. But the underground breathes in basements and trains and notebooks full of anger, sweat, and restraint. I rap for the kids with no voice in the room, for the ones who learn rhythm before they learn doom, for the DJ scratching life in the dead nights, turning pain into patterns under flickering lights. This ain't nostalgia, it's unfinished business, a reminder that hunger never leaves your system. You can age out the game, but the game stays raw, like a dusty SP looping laws of war. So when the needle drops, let it bleed, let it hiss. That sound is resistance, that crackle is bliss. If the past had a pulse, this would be the beat. Old souls, hard drums, concrete and heat. Needles on the wax, no disguise. Lift the sound of truth before the lies. Old school, hard, new scars on my back. Still fighting the world through a boom-bap track. Needles on the wax, don't blink. This rap don't fade. It scratches into ink.
Yeah. 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 Every breath costs something. Some of us just pay more. Yeah. I grew up breathing gravel dust stuck in my chest. Every promise felt fragile, every hope felt stressed. Mama said stay clean, don't let the streets decide. But the streets were loud and the fridge was wide. First time I ran from cops, I wasn't even scared. Just tired of being broke, tired of being spared. Saw my reflection in the cracked storefront glass. Didn't recognize the kid I used to pass in class. The block taught math better than school ever did. Count money, count enemies, count friends you outlive. Every handshake came with a question attached. Every smile felt rehearsed, every plan half scratched. They said, you got potential, you just need a lane. But lanes are for highways, not corners soaked in paint. So I carved my own path with a knife in the stair. Learning quick that survival don't come with fair. I got gravel in my lungs, can't breathe the same. Every breath tastes like regret and gasoline flame. I run from the past, but it runs just as fast. Every step forward drags the weight of the past. Gravel in my lungs, still I stand. Trying to build a future with blood shaking hands. Yeah. Trying to build a future with blood shaking hands. I had a crew once, 5 deep, all hungry, talking big dreams while the nights felt longer. We swore on the code, said nobody folds, but codes crack easy when the pressure gets cold. First one, flip for a lighter sentence. Second got buried with punished sentences. Third disappeared, chasing peace in the pill. Left me with questions and a growing will. Money came quicker when morals left. Funny how success feels heavy as death. Bought new clothes, new watch, new ride, but couldn't outrun the fear sitting deep inside. Every time the phone rang late, my heart skipped, thinking this was the call where everything slipped. I stopped sleeping, started pacing the floor, counting exits like I've done 1,000 times before. I got gravel in my lungs, can't breathe the same. Every breath tastes like regret and gasoline flame. I run from the past, but it runs just as fast. Every step forward drags the weight of the past. Gravel in my lungs, still I stand. Trying to build a future with blood shaking hands. Trying to build a future with blood shaking hands. Nobody tells you the hardest part isn't pulling the trigger, it's living long enough to remember why you did. Now I walk alone, no crew, no shield, just scars that remind me what I couldn't heal. I see kids on the block with the same lost stare, and it feels like looking in a broken mirror glare. Wanna tell them it ain't worth the cost, but words fall flat when hope feels lost. signs, not the nights in doubt, not the days you wonder if you're making it out. I ain't proud of the things I had to do, but pride don't feed you when the hunger's true. I carry every choice like a loaded round, every memory echoing without a sound. If tomorrow comes, I'll face it clean. If it don't, then I lived in between. Not a hero, not a myth, just a man trying to breathe deep with gravel in his lungs. Goddamn, I got gravel in my lungs, still breathing somehow. Every breath hurts, but I won't bow. I run from the past, but it knows my name. Every road I take feels carved in flame. Gravel in my lungs, heart still drums. Till my last breath fades, here I come. Some of us don't suffocate, we just learn how to breathe in pain.
I used to look up for answers. Now I just look around. I used to pray as a kid before I went to sleep, handshaking, asking God promises to keep. Prayed for my mama, prayed for the rent, prayed that tomorrow wouldn't look like what today meant. But prayers got quiet as the nights got loud, as sirens replaced the church bell sound. I learned faith fades when hunger talks, when hope gets tired of waiting in line on the block. First time I saw a body laid out in the rain, I didn't cry, I just memorized the pain. The older homie said get used to the view. That's when innocence officially flew. I asked God questions, never heard replies, just more funerals and televised lies. So I stopped looking up, started looking ahead, where survival felt real and belief felt dead.
I don't pray anymore, I count my steps, every move calculated, every breath in depth. If God's still listening, he already knows. This world don't give flowers, it just grows thorns. I don't pray anymore, I stay alert. Faith didn't stop the blood of hurt.
I had a friend named Isaiah, heart pure as snow. Always said there's a better way, bro. He believed in second chances, believed in change, while the streets believed only in currency and range. He tried to leave, got a job, wore a tie, still got followed by a ghost that don't let you fly. One night, wrong place, wrong color, wrong time. Bullet hit his chest like it hated his shine. I stood in the hospital smelling bleach and fear. Doctors talking softly like death couldn't hear. Isaiah squeezed my hand, barely holding on. Said don't let this life turn you cold when I'm gone. He died before sunrise, just another name. Another story swallowed by the street's flame. That night I looked up, waited for a sign. All I saw was a street light flicker, then die.
I don't pray anymore, I count my steps, every move calculated, every breath in depth. If God's still listening, he already knows. This world don't give flowers, it just grows thorns. I don't pray anymore, I stay alert. Faith didn't stop the blood of the hurt.
Maybe God's real. Maybe he's tired too. Or maybe he learned early, but the streets don't listen. Now I move quiet, mind sharp like glass. Every smile I see feels stuck in the past. I help where I can, but I don't play savior. I seen good men die for trying that behavior. I still hear mama's voice when I close my eyes, asking me when I stop believing in skies. I don't have an answer, that sounds okay. Just scars and nights that won't fade away. If heaven exists, it's far from here. No halos on corners, just smoke and fear. But maybe redemption ain't up above. Maybe it's just choosing not to spread the blood. So I walk my path with my head held straight. Not proud, not holy, just awake. If there's judgment waiting when my time comes due, I stand on my truth, that's all I could do.
I don't pray anymore, I live and learn. Every lesson paid for, every bridge burned. If God's still watching, he knows my face. I survive the streets, not by faith, by grace. I don't pray anymore, I just keep moving forward.
Some of us don't lose faith, we just stop asking for mirror.
I don't pray anymore, I don't pray anymore, I don't pray
The streets never sleep. Concrete underfoot. Hard cold. Mind sharp. I walk the blocks where the shadows reign. Every alley got a story, every scar a chain. Life hit hard, lessons in the grind. Only the strong survive, leave the weak behind. Hustle in my blood, fire in my chest. Fakes fake quick, real ones pass the test. Sirens scream, but I move unseen. Concrete kings rise, living like a machine. Concrete kings, rulers of the street. Every bar I spit, another enemy meets. Old school flow, raw and untamed. Hardcore rap, remember the name. Graffiti on the walls, history painted in pain. Every line I drop hits like acid rain. Dark nights, neon glows, city never sleeps. Brothers stay loyal, the streets run deep. Cash rules the game, respect rules the heart. Every alley a lesson, every scar a part. Microphone loaded, bullets in my flow. Old school aggression, the streets all know. Street shadows, kings of the grind. Every bar I spit, the weak behind. Old school flow, raw and unchained. Concord forever ingrained. Yeah, graffiti murals, tales painted in pain. Every rhyme I drop cuts like acid rain. Dark nights, neon glows, the city breathes sin. Only the strong survive, only the real win. Brothers ride loyal, enemies beware. Every line hits hard, feel it in the air. Mic loaded, flow sharp like a blade. Old school aggression, the streets obey. Street shadows, kings of the grind. Every bar I spit, leave the weak behind. Old school flow, raw and unchained. Concrete warriors forever ingrained. Fist tight, eyes cold, moves precise. Every step a gamble, every word like ice. Seen the falling, felt the pain. Strike first, survive, that's the game. Cash rules the street, respect rules the heart. Every alley teaches, every scar's a part. I walk alone, shadow at my side. Old school warrior, hardcore pride. Chaos all around, sirens scream high. Every heartbeat counts, one slip and you die. City's my battlefield, nights on my stage. Street shadows rise, fury uncaged. I spit the truth, no lies, no disguise. Every fake I pass gets a harsh surprise. Microphone loaded, bars like grenades. Old school hardcore, relentless tirades. Eyes on the skyline, hands on the wheel. Every line I ride, you know it's real. Street shadows, never back down. Concrete warriors owning the town. Street shadows, kings of the grind. Every bar I spit leaves the weak behind. Old school flow, raw and unchained. Concrete warriors forever ingrained. Street shadows, kings of the grind. Every bar I spit leaves the weak behind. Old school flow, raw and unchained. Concrete warriors forever ingrained. The streets speak. I listen. Street shadows, never missing. Raw and hardcore, alive in the fight. Concrete warriors, owning the night. Still here. Time passed. The hunger didn't. I've been here since pages were torn out the notebook. When dreams were handwritten, I posted a hook. No likes, no filters, just hunger and breath. Every step felt close to success or to death. I watched the world change while I stayed the same. Same block, same doubt, same fire in my frame. They said time would soften the edge of my grind, but pressure just sharpened the blade in my mind. I ate off rejection, slept next to regret. Learned early you don't get respect, you collect. Every scar on my back, got a date and a name. Every loss paid tuition to the school of the game. I seen friends fold quick for a seat at the table. Forgot where they came from the second they were able. Me, I stayed starving, stomach full of ambition. Still knocking on doors that never asked permission. Still here, still hungry, still breathing the fight. Still chasing tomorrow through sleepless nights. No crown, no glory, just heart and teeth. I'm still here, still hungry, still refuse defeat.
I learned patience from waiting on beats to drop, from waiting on chances that never knock. I watched talent get buried under marketing lies, while truth stayed broke but refused to die. I rapped in rooms where the ceiling leaked, dreams dripping slow like the rhythm of defeat. But every verse I wrote was a step out the pit, every bar a reason I didn't quit. I don't rap to impress, I rap to survive, to remind myself I'm still alive. This culture raised me when school didn't care, gave me language for pain I couldn't share. They chasing the moment, I'm chasing the moment, trying to leave something real in the dark. If my voice fades out, let the echo stay, proof I stood my ground and didn't run away. Still here, still hungry, still breathing the fight, still chasing tomorrow through sleepless nights. No crown, no glory, just heart and teeth. I'm still here, still hungry, still refuse defeat. This ain't about fame, it's about not disappearing. I've been counted out more times than I could recall, labeled almost there just to watch others fall. But I stayed stubborn, stitched together by will, every setback feeding something deeper than skill. I don't need applause to know what I'm worth, I measure my value in sweat and hurt. If tomorrow's empty, I fill it with breath. If success don't come out last death, I stand on the ruins of everything lost, paying full price, never dodging the cost. And if history forgets my face and name, the hunger will prove that I still play the game. Still here, still hungry, heart still tight, still carving my path in the dead of night. No throne, no mercy, just truth and belief. I'm still here, still hungry, still on my feet. Still here, still here, still hungry, still on my feet. They thought time would break me. Still here, still here, still hungry. Time just taught me patience.
They thought the weight would crush me, shape me. Pressure on my chest like the city breathing down. Raised with dreams get tested every time you touch the ground. I learned early that excuses never pay the rent. Only scars and persistence ever made a dent. I watched doors close slow, heard locks click tight, while I stayed up late sharpening thoughts in the night. No shortcuts given, just lessons learned hard. Every loss left a fingerprint, every win left a mark. I carried out heavy, wore silence like armor. Turned pain into focus, turned anger to grammar. My words cut clean cause they bled from the source. I don't rap fairy tales, I report from the war. I stood in the rain, waiting my turn to rise, while others skipped lines with borrowed disguise as me. I stayed real, stayed hungry, stayed tense. Let the pressure do work instead of making me bend.
Pressure built me, it didn't break my frame. Turn the heat into fuel, turn the fear into flame. I was forged, not lucky, tested by stress. Pressure built me,
I survived the press.
pressure built me, it didn't break my frame. Turn the heat into fuel, turn the fear into flame. I was forged, not lucky, tested by stress. Pressure built me,
I survived the press. I learned patience from walls that refuse to move. From knocking so long, my knuckles lost proof. From hearing not yet dressed up as advice. From seeing real talent get traded for hype. I kept my head low, let my work speak loud. Every verse another brick laid into the ground. I wasn't born ready, I was shaped by delay. Every night without sleep taught me what to say. I've seen pressure snap men I thought was strong, watched them fold quick when the grind went long. That's when I knew this path ain't for many. It charges your soul like a debt with no penny. So I embraced the weight, let it live in my lungs. Learn to breathe heavy till the damage was done. That when the world pushes, I don't flinch or flee. Cause pressure ain't my enemy, it's what made me.
pressure built me, it didn't break my frame. Turn the heat into fuel, turn the fear into flame. I was forged, not lucky, tested by stress. Pressure built me,
I survived the press.
pressure built me, it didn't break my frame. Turn the heat into fuel, turn the fear into flame. I was forged, not lucky, tested by stress. Pressure built me.
Some people crack under weight. Others get carved by it. Yeah, now I move with calm that comes after the storm. Not soft, just steady, battle tested and warm. I don't rush the moment, I respect the climb. I know what it costs, cause I paid in time. I don't beg for respect, I don't chase applause. I let consistency speak louder than laws. If my name never rings and the bright lights call, the truth in my verses will outlive it all. I'm built from resistance, from nights alone, from holding my ground when the crowd went home. And if tomorrow asks why I still stand tall, I'll point to the pressure that taught me it all.
Pressure built me.
I wear it with pride, every scar a reminder I never hid. I didn't fold, I didn't flee.
Pressure built me.
And it still does me.
Pressure built me.
Some men chase comfort, others become unbreakable.
Some of us weren't born strong. We were built after midnight. 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 We were built after midnight.
I was built from the night when the city went quiet, when the truth got louder and the fear got riot. Lights flicker stories, only shadows can tell. Every step forward fell closer to hell. No applause for effort, no mercy for pain. Just rain on the concrete and thoughts in my brain. I learned fast that comfort comes with a cost, so I chose the hard road even knowing the loss. I watch hope fade slow in familiar eyes, so ambition die young dressed up as compromise. I kept mine hidden, folded deep in my chest. Let it burn in silence, let it pass every test. I wasn't loud, wasn't flashy, wasn't blessed, just stubborn enough to refuse to rest. While others slept dreaming of someone else's life, I stayed up carving purpose with the edge of a knife. Built from the night, not the light they sell. Raised by the dark where the truth lives well. No shortcuts given, no safety net tight. I'm built from the night, not still. I learned discipline from waiting my turn, from watching bridges collapse just to see what burns from carrying weight nobody else would claim, from loving this culture without loving the fame. I saw fake kings crowned by borrowed respect, while real ones stay silent, drown in neglect. I kept my head down, let the hunger talk. Every verse another mile in the concrete walk. I don't rap for moments, I rap for endurance, for legacy built without external assurance. My voice got rough from telling the truth, from chewing on doubt since the days of youth. I don't glamorize struggle, I documented every bar I receive, every rhyme authenticated. If my words feel heavy, that's cause they real. They weren't made for comfort, they were made to heal. Built from the night, not the light they sell. Raised by the dark where the truth lives well. No shortcuts given, no safety net tight. I'm built from the night, and I still fight. The night doesn't judge you, it just shows you who you are. Now I walk with calm, earned through pressure and time. Not fearless, just fluent in walking the line. I know what it takes, cause I paid every due. I stood when it hurt, stayed when it was few. I don't chase revenge, I outlast regret. Let patience do damage that anger forgets. If the world never calls my name out loud, the echoes will know I never bowed. I'm not made of hype, I'm made of resolve. Of problems confronted, not problems dissolved. And when the lights fade and the noise goes quiet, I still stand firm. Built from the night, built from the night. Scars in my sight, every loss turned fuel, every wrong made right. No throne, no crown, just truth and might. I'm built from the night, and I still fight. They sleep through the dark, I became it, and I still fight.
Yeah. The streets never sleep. Streets never sleep. Streets never sleep. Concrete underfoot. Hardcore, mind sharp. Yeah. Mind sharp. sharp. Yeah, I move through alleys where shadows rule the night. Every corner tells a story, every fighter right. Life's lessons carved in steel and stone. Fakes get exposed, real ones hold their own. Sirens echo far, I walk unseen. Microphone in hand, my weapon, my sheen. Hustle in my veins, fire in my chest. Street shadows rise, we survive the test. Street shadows, kings of the grind. Every bar I spit leaves the weak behind. Old school flow, raw and unchained. Concrete warriors forever ingrained. Yeah, graffiti murals, tales painted in pain. Every rhyme I drop cuts like acid rain. Dark nights, neon glows, the city breathes sin. Only the strong survive, only the real win. Brothers ride loyal, enemies beware. Every line hits hard, feel it in the air. Mic loaded, flow sharp like a blade. Old school aggression, the streets obey. Street shadows, kings of the grind. Every bar I spit leaves the weak behind. Old school flow, raw and unchained. Concrete warriors forever ingrained. Fist tight, eyes cold, move precise. Every step a gamble, every word like ice. Seen the falling, felt the pain. Strike first, survive, that's the game. Cash rules the street, respect rules the heart. Every alley teaches, every scar's a part. I walk alone, shadow at my side. Old school warrior, hardcore pride. Big chaos all around, sirens scream high. Every heartbeat counts, one slip and you die. City's my battlefield, nights are my stage. Street shadows rise, fury uncaged. I spit the truth, no lies, no disguise. Every fake I pass gets a hard surprise. Microphone loaded, bars like grenades. Old school, hardcore, relentless tirades. Eyes on the skyline, hands on the wheel. Every line I ride, you know it's real. Street shadows, never back down. Concrete warriors, owning the town. Street shadows, kings of the grind. Every bar I spit leaves the weak behind. Old school flow, raw and unchained. Concrete warriors forever ingrained. Street shadows, kings of the grind. Every bar I spit leaves the weak behind. Old school flow, raw and unchained. Concrete warriors forever ingrained. Yeah, the streets speak, I listen. Street shadows, never missing. Raw and hardcore, alive in the fight. Concrete warriors, owning the night. The streets never sleep, never sleep. The streets never sleep, never sleep, never sleep. Concrete warriors, owning the night. Yeah. Concrete underfoot. I step through the blocks where shadows hold the night. Every alley tells a story, every fight a right. Life carved me hard, lessons deep in my veins. Only the strong survive, fakes get no gains. Hustle in my blood, fire in my chest. Every move calculated, real ones pass the test. Sirens scream in distance, I keep my pace. Brick by brick, we claim the space. Brick by brick, building a throne. Every bar I spit, every street I own. Old school flow, raw and untamed. Concrete warriors, remember the name. Graffiti on the walls, tales painted in pain. Every rhyme I drop hits like acid rain. Dark city nights, neon flickers above. Only the loyal survive, only the real show love. Brothers ride loyal, enemies beware. Every line I spit cut sharp in the air. Microphone loaded, bullets in my flow. Old school, hardcore, the streets all know. Brick by brick, building a throne. Every bar I spit, every street I own. Old school flow, raw and untamed. Concrete warriors, remember the name. Fist tight, eyes cold, moves precise. Every corner a trap, every step a slice. I've seen the falling, felt the tears in the rain. Learned to strike first, embrace the pain. Cash rules the game, respect rules the heart. Every alley a lesson, every scar a part. I walk alone, shadow at my side. Old school warrior, hardcore pride. Chaos all around, sirens scream high. Every heartbeat counts, one mistake you die. City's my battlefield, nights are my stage. Brick by brick, warriors uncaged. I spit the truth, no filter, no disguise. Every fake I pass gets a harsh surprise. Microphone loaded, bars like grenades. Old school, hardcore, relentless tirades. Eyes on the skyline, hands on the wheel. Every line I ride, you know it's real. Brick by brick, never back down. Concrete warriors, owning the town. Brick by brick, building the throne. Every bar I
remember the name. Brick by brick, building the throne. Every bar I spit, every street I own. Old school flow, raw and untamed. Concrete warriors, remember the name. Yeah, the street speak, I listen. Brick by brick, never missing. Raw and hardcore, alive in the fight. Concrete warriors, ruling the night. Yeah. Shadows rule the night. Concrete beneath, city alive, dangerous sight. Step into the alley, neon flickers cold. Every brick has a story that's never been told. Hustlers move silent, whispers in the mist. Life's a gamble, only the strong persist. Broken bottles shine under street light glare. Eyes in the windows, danger everywhere. Every rhyme I spit, a warning in the air. Alley kings rise, no time to spare. Alley kings, running the night. Every step calculated, every bar a fight. Old school, hardcore, raw and unchained. Street survival, respect must be gained. Concrete rivers flowing with sweat and pain. Graffiti screams freedom, tagged in the rain. Sirens like wolves, prowling the block. Every second a battle, every corner a shock. Brothers stick close, enemies scatter. Every word a bullet, every beat matters. Mic in my hand, voice cuts like steel. Alley kings dominate, we strike and feel. Alley kings, running the night. Every step calculated, every bar a fight. Old school, hardcore, raw and unchained. Street survival, respect must be gained. Shadows twist, corners whisper secrets. Every move matters, no time for grits. I've seen dreams shatter, faces fade away. Learn to take what's mine, no delay. Cash buys silence, loyalty earns respect. Every alley a teacher, every scar perfect. I walk alone sometimes, but never weak. Old school warrior, the truth I speak. Chaos in the streets, beats like thunder. Every rhyme I drop makes the city wonder. Night belongs to those who fight and grind. Alley kings rise, leaving none behind. I spit real life, no filter, no mask. Every fake I pass, a challenge I surpass. Microphone loaded, bars hit like stones. Old school, hardcore, the streets know my tone. Eyes on the skyline, shadows in my path. Every line a story, every beat a rap. Alley kings, never back down. Concrete rulers, we own this town. Alley kings, running the night. Every step calculated, every bar a fight. Old school, hardcore, raw and unchained. Street survival, respect must be gained. Alley kings, running the night. Every step calculated, every bar a fight. Old school, hardcore, raw and unchained. Street survival, respect must be gained. Yeah, streets breathe, I listen. Alley kings, always on a mission. Raw and relentless, alive in the fight. Concrete rulers, rule in the night. Alley kings, streets breathe, I listen. Yeah, streets breathe, I listen. Yo. Alley kings, always on a mission. Raw, relentless, alive in the fight. Concrete rulers, rule in the night. Alley kings. Yeah. Black to see with no marvelance in the no for cuts. Yeah. The city sleeps, but we don't. Engines roar, streets alive. Shadows hunt, shadows hunt. Riding through the night, tires burn on asphalt. Every block a battlefield, every glance a result. Neon reflections and puddles on the ground. Hustlers in the mist, no mercy to be found. Life's a high-speed chase, no brakes, no pause. Every corner hides a lesson, every alley a cause. Fakes fade fast, loyalty runs thin. Night riders rise, let the chaos begin. Night riders, kings of the streets. Every bar spit, every enemy meets. Old school flow, raw and intense. Concrete warriors breaking the fence. Night riders, motorcycle engines echo like thunder. Every line a strike, every beat a plunder. Street lights flash, graffiti screams our names. Hustle in the veins, surviving the games. Brothers ride with me, loyalty unbroken. Every ride rhyme a weapon, every word a token. Microphone ready, bullets in the flow. Old school, hardcore, everybody know. Night riders, kings of the streets. Every bar spit, every enemy meets. Old school flow, raw and intense. Concrete warriors breaking the fence. Night riders, dark alleys whisper secrets of the lost. Every choice carries weight, every move a cost. I've seen the fallen, shadows in the rain. Learn to take the lead, embrace the pain. Cash talk silent, respect shouts loud. Every street a teacher, every crowd proud. I ride through the night, engine roaring high. Old school warrior, watch me fly. Chaos all around, sirens pierce the sky. Every heartbeat counts, one slip and you die. City's my playground, streets my domain. Night riders ride, nothing to restrain. I spit raw truth, no lies, no disguise. Every fake I pass gets a hard surprise. Mic loaded, bars hit like grenades. Old school, hardcore, streets in our crusades. Eyes on the skyline, hands on the throttle. Every rhyme I drop like a burning bottle. Night riders, never back down. Concrete warriors owning the town. Night riders, kings of the streets. Every bar spit, every enemy meets. Old school flow, raw and intense. Concrete warriors breaking the fence. Night riders, kings of the streets. Every bar spit, every enemy meets. Old school flow, raw and intense. Concrete warriors breaking the fence. Night riders.
Endless, never you, never mincing. Yeah, engines raw, I listen. Endless, never you, never mincing. Raw and hardcore, alive in the fight. Endless, never you, never mincing. Yeah, engines raw, I listen. Engines raw, I listen, I listen, I listen.
Night riders,
Never miss it. Never miss it. Never miss it. Raw and hardcore. Wars, alive in the fight.
night riders.
The grind never stop. City lights flicker. Dark shadows in the block.
I'm on the corner where the neon burns red. Life moves fast, better watch your step or be dead. Hustle in the veins, every breath a risk. Street lights flicker, smoke rises like mist. Pavement crack, stories under my soles. Every deal, every look, paying heavy tolls. Fake smiles flash, loyalty's rare. Corner hustle kings, we move with flair. Corner hustle, streets in our hands. Every rhyme is fire, every beat commands. Old school rap, raw and alive. Concrete warriors, we thrive and survive. Back alleys whisper secrets of the night. Every shadow a test, every fight a right. Graffiti speaks, murals of the lost. Every bar I spit, counting the cost. Brothers by my side, enemies fade. Every rhyme a strike, every beat a blade. Microphone ready, words hit like fists. Old school aggression, you can't resist. Corner hustle, streets in our hands. Every rhyme is fire, every beat commands. Old school rap, raw and alive. Concrete warriors, we thrive and survive.
Eyes in the dark, watching my moves. Every corner teaches, nothing to lose. I've seen the fallen, heard their screams. Learned to rise above, chase bigger dreams. Cash talks quiet, respect is loud. Every alley a lesson, every crowd proud. I walk through the night, shadow on my heels. Old school warrior, nothing conceals. Chaos around, sirens pierce the air. Every heartbeat counts, gotta be aware. City's my stage, streets are my muse. Corner hustle life, nothing to lose. I spit raw truth, no disguise, no cheat. Every fake I pass feels the heat. Mic loaded, bar sharp like knives. Old school hardcore, living these lives. Eyes on the skyline, hands on the grind. Every line I drop, leaving weak behind. Corner hustle kings, never back down. Concrete warriors, own the town. Corner hustle, streets in our hands. Every rhyme is fire, every beat commands. Old school rap, raw and alive. Concrete warriors, we thrive and survive. Corner hustle, streets in our hands. Every rhyme is fire, every beat commands. Old school rap, raw and alive. Concrete warriors, we thrive and survive. Yeah, the streets breathe. I'm missing corner hustle. Yeah, I'm missing.
words like lightning. Flows hit hard. Storms in the night. Step into the cipher, minds collide. Every rhyme a blade, every verse a ride. Beats pound like thunder, heart sink with pain. Every line I spit, electricity in my brain. No chains, no borders, lyrics free. Each bar a battle, each punch a decree. Crowds move wild, energy electric. Cipher storm rising, tension kinetic. Cipher storm, rhymes hit like rain. Every word strikes, cutting through the pain. Old school flow, raw and unrefined. Hip hop unleashed, pure state of mind. Microphone crackles, sparks in the air. Every verse a cyclone, nobody can compare. Hands in the sky, heads nod in trance. Every line I drop makes the city dance. Rhyme schemes twist like lightning strikes. Punchline sharp, hitting like spikes. No fear, no rules, only truth in the sound. Cipher storm rages, shaking the ground. Cipher storm, rhymes hit like rain. Every word strikes, cutting through the pain. Old school flow, raw and unrefined. Hip hop unleashed, pure state of mind. Freestyle battle, energy explosive. Every bar a missile, every line corrosive. Crowd screaming, voices merging chaos. Every verse a hurricane, no one can pause. Lyrics like fire, burning through the night. Old school aggression, keeping it tight. Cipher storm, kings of the rhyme. Every punchline hits, every beat in time.
Chaos control, storm in my hand. Every rhyme precise, every bar planned. Energy raw, flow like a river. Cipher storm rises, making the world shiver. I spit reality, no filter, no disguise. Every fake I pass gets a mental surprise. Mic loaded, words hit like artillery. Old school hardcore, pure hip hop artillery. Eyes on the crowd, hands in command. Every rhyme I drop, shaking the land. Cipher storm, never back down. Hip hop soldiers owning the town. Cipher storm, rhymes hit like rain. Every word strikes, it's cutting through the pain. Old school flow, raw and unrefined. Hip hop unleashed, pure state of mind. Cipher storm, rhymes hit like rain. Every word strikes, it's cutting through the pain. Old school flow, raw and unrefined. Hip hop unleashed, pure state of mind. Yeah, the storm speaks, I listen. Right, listen. Raw and hardcore, alive in the fight. Hip hop warriors ruling the night.
Never miss it.
Yeah. Feel the beat pulse. Every move counts, every word strikes. Put the boy on guard. Every word strikes. Yeah, step into the booth, fire in my veins. Every rhyme a bullet, every beat breaks chains. Crowds jump high, hands reach the sky. Lyrics hit hard, no fear, no lie. Studio walls shake with raw energy. Old school hardcore, pure synergy. Every line a statement, every verse a fight. Rhythm rebels rise, owning the night. Rhythm rebels, kings of the sound. Every beat I drop shakes the ground. Old school flow, fierce and unchained. Hip hop warriors forever unrestrained. Turntable spin, scratch cut sharp. Bass hits deep, echo in your heart. Microphone blazing, words sharp as steel. Every rhyme I drop, you can feel. Lights flash, sweat dripping down. Crowd moving wild, shaking the town. No fake, no gimmick, pure adrenaline. Rhythm rebels win every time we begin. Rhythm rebels, kings of the sound. Every beat I drop shakes the ground. Old school flow, fierce and unchained. Hip hop warriors forever unrestrained. Beats like hammers, pounding through the night. Lyrics like fire, sparks take flight. I seen weak flows fade and die. Only the real survive, only the strong fly. Hands in the air, feel the vibration. Old school rap, no imitation. Every verse a weapon, every bar a storm. Rhythm rebel strike, breaking the norm. Chaos in the sound, energy untamed. Every rhyme precise, every line aimed. Stage is my kingdom, mic is my crown. Rhythm rebels reign, no backing down. Spit raw truth, no lies, no disguise. Every fake I pass feels the surprise. Bars hit heavy, beats never sleep. Old school hardcore, the vibe runs deep. Eyes on the crowd, hands on the mix. Every rhyme lands, every punch hits. Rhythm rebels never retreat. Hip-hop warriors, undefeated beat.
Rhythm rebels, kings of the sound. Every beat I drop shakes the ground. Old school flow, fierce and unchained. Hip-hop warriors, forever unrestrained. Rhythm rebels, kings of the sound. Every beat I drop shakes the ground. Old school flow, fierce and unchained. Hip-hop warriors, forever unrestrained.
Yeah, feel the rhythm. I listen. Yeah, feel the rebel. Never missing. Born hardcore, alive in the fight. Hip-hop warrior, ruling the night.
Hip-hop warriors.
Yo, step inside the maze. Every thought a weapon, every move a phase. Yo. Mind games, chessboard life. Every step a test, enemies and shadows. Loyalty's the quest. Thoughts collide like bullets in the night. Every bar spit sharp, every line ignites. Schemes in the corners, deals in disguise. Every rhyme I drop opens hidden eyes. Pressure builds, tension thick in the air. Mind games played, only the strong dare.
Mind games, kings of strategy. Every word I drop, a mental cavalry. Old school flow, sharp and precise. Hip-hop warriors rolling the dice. Mind games, kings of strategy. Every word I drop, a mental cavalry. Old school flow, sharp and precise. Hip-hop warriors rolling the dice.
Silent moves, no one knows my plan. Every bar a trap, every rhyme a scam. Mental warfare, streets in my mind. Every punchline calculated, one of a kind. Brothers stay close, eyes on the throne. Every battle fought with thoughts alone. Mic in my hand, words like a blade. Old school aggression, every line laid.
Mind games, kings of strategy. Every word I drop, a mental cavalry. Old school flow, sharp and precise. Hip-hop warriors rolling the dice.
I see the weak stumble, thoughts fall apart. Every rhyme a weapon, every bar a dart. No streets tonight, only the battlefield of mine. Every move I make leaves the fakes behind. Plans unfold like dominoes in the dark. Every verse a spark, igniting a mark. I walk alone sometimes, thinking in stealth. Mind games rise, guarding my wealth. Chaos in thought, storms in the head. Every rhyme precise, every line a thread. Mental empire, kingdom of flow. Mind games rise, let the real show. I spit raw truth, no fake, no disguise. Every line I drop hits with surprise. Mic loaded, words like artillery. Old school hardcore, mental mastery. Eyes on the skyline, hands on the plan. Every rhyme I drop shapes the land. Mind games, never back down. Hip-hop warriors, owning the town.
Mind games, kings of strategy. Every word I drop, a mental cavalry. Old school flow, sharp and precise. Hip-hop warriors rolling the dice. Mind games, kings of strategy. Every word I drop, a mental cavalry. Old school flow, sharp and precise. Hip-hop warriors rolling the dice. Mind games,
Yeah, thoughts speak, I listen.
mind games,
Yeah, never missing.
raw and hardcore.
Alive in the fight.
Hip-hop warriors,
Ruling the night.
mind games.
Thoughts speak, I listen. Mind games, never missing. Raw and hardcore, alive in the fight.
Hip-hop warriors,
Ruling the night.
mind games.
Yeah. The clock ticks. City sleeps. Moves in silence. Nothing comes cheap.
Midnight hustle, shadows in my path. Every step calculated, every move a math. Stacks on the table, deals in the dark. Eyes always watch, gotta leave my mark. Concrete jungle silent, whispers of greed. Every choice a gamble, every thought a seed. Fakes fall fast, real ones survive. Midnight hustle, kings keep the dream alive. Midnight hustle, grinding in the dark. Every rhyme I spit, another mark. Old school flow, raw and untamed. Survival of the real, respect must be gained. Neon lights flicker, reflections on wet ground. Every corner holds secrets, no mercy found. Brothers ride quiet, loyalty I shield. Every punchline I drop is a battlefield. Money talks slow, honor speaks loud. Every alley a story, every crowd proud. Mic in my hand, words like fire. Midnight hustle, life fuel, the desire. Midnight hustle, grinding in the dark. Every rhyme I spit, another mark. Old school flow, raw and untamed. Survival of the real, respect must be gained. Fist tight, mind sharp, moves precise. Every second counts, paying the price. I seen the falling, lost to the game, learn to rise above. Only the real claim fame. Street lights glow, casting long shadows. Every rhyme I drop, the city knows. I move in silence, shadow at my side. Midnight hustle, warrior, hardcore pride. Chaos in the streets, whispers of the night. Every heartbeat counts, gotta hold tight. City's a jungle, nights are the cage. Midnight hustle, kings writing the page. I spit truth raw, no filter, no lies. Every fake I pass gets the surprise. Microphone loaded, bars like grenades. Old school, hardcore, every line invades. Eyes on the skyline, hands on the grind. Every beat I ride, leave them weak behind. Midnight hustle, never back down. Concrete warriors owning the town. Midnight hustle, grinding in the dark. Every rhyme I spit, another mark. Old school flow, raw and untamed. Survival of the real, respect must be gained. Midnight hustle, grinding in the dark. Every rhyme I spit, another mark. Old school flow, raw and untamed. Survival of the real, respect must be gained. City sleeps, I listen. Midnight hustle, never miss it. Raw and hardcore, live in the fight. Concrete warriors. Ruling the night, ruling the night, ruling the night, ruling is ruling the night.